All right. Hello, 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 and welcome to Savvy Minerals 101. I'm so excited that you're here today. Makeup should be about enhancing our natural beauty, right? And you've come to the right place because there are no misleading labels here, no scary ingredients, and no lurking dangers, nothing to hide. When you choose Savvy, you're getting a clean, pure cosmetic. So let's just cheers to that. This is our beautiful um, brushes and some of our products that we're going to talk about tonight. The first thing we want to do is talk about why use makeup from Young Living at all. Wait, I thought Young Living only made essential oils. Some people think that, but they make makeup too. And when I first got into Young Living 22 years ago, we didn't have anything like this. And I remember I wasn't a big makeup user because of the fact that um, I I suffered from chemical toxicity with Gulf War syndrome, and I couldn't use any real products over the counter anyway. And so, but there are those times where you really want to look nice. And I just had always hoped that maybe we would come up with a makeup line. We had the lip balm that was great, and then they came out with a lipstick that had perfume on the end of it. I really love that. But I will say this about the lipstick back in the day, it didn't stay on. It's like a lip gloss and you end up licking it off or it comes off anyway. So I'm talking to my niece here who's sitting next to me. But then they started coming up with Savvy Minerals. And it was actually one of the gals that went to Silver Club with one of my top leaders, Mary Kane. She became a Royal Crown Diamond. Her name is Melissa Pepping, and she created this Savvy Mineral line. And then Young Living bought this line from her, and then they enhanced it. She had started making it completely natural, toxin free, plant based, cruelty free, essential oil infused. It's responsibly sourced and it's backed by our seed to seal. That is correct. Savvy Minerals is safe, it's clean, and it's infused with Young Living essential oils and backed by the Seed to Seal quality commitment. You won't find this guarantee and peace of mind with any other company. I was just so thrilled when Young Living came out with this line of Savvy Minerals. And then they've added to it over the last few years. It hasn't been, you know, um, that long since we've actually launched the beginning of our makeup line. So you can expect that Young Living will provide you with the only the best. And if you'd like to read more about Seed to Seal, all you have to do is go to seedtoseal.com. That should be fairly easy to remember. And check it out. Check out what it means to be Seed to Seal. Okay, so have you ever walked down the aisle at the store searching for a new product that's safe yet effective? I did that for years. Your eyes are drawn to a bottle with minimalist lettering and the words natural across the front. And you assume, since the label is clearly marked natural or even organic, you're good to go, right? But that may not be the case. Unfortunately, there can be a huge laundry list of ingredients that could actually be hazardous to your health. This is called greenwashing. This is called greenwashing. Have you heard that term? The label makes you feel like you're getting a trustworthy product, but once you start researching the ingredients, you discover elsewise. Now, I really didn't have to do a whole lot of research. All I had to do was buy the product, bring it home, put it on my face, and it burned so bad that I just went, well, here's another product that I can't use. But the good news is that you don't have to stress over whether or not Savvy Minerals is trying to hide anything from you. You can check out the ingredients and you're never, never going to find in Savvy Minerals makeup bismuths, carmine, coal tar, formaldehyde, hydroquinone, lake dye, mineral oil, nanoparticles, oxybenzoin, parabens, petroleum-based ingredients, which we know coat the receptor sites of the cell and cause eventual cell death, phthalates, propylenes or polypropylenes, silicone, sulfates, synthetic colorants, synthetic fragrances, talc, which we know is now cancer causing, trichlocarbon or triclosan. Now take a look at what you will find in Young Living's Savvy Mineral line. You're going to find aloe vera leaf extract. You're going to find apricot kernel oil, aspen bark, bark extract, carthamus, cocoa seed butter, coconut oil and essential oils, grapeseed oil, jojoba oil, kaolin clay. It's funny that kaolin clay is mentioned because when we lived in England and we were raising Shelties, the puppies, if their ears didn't tip when they were first, little pups, we would put kaolin clay on the tips of their ears because it was natural and it wasn't going to be harmful at all. And it just weighted the tips of their ears. So anytime I see kaolin clay, I remember that time in England. Magnesium violet, mango seed butter, natural minerals, olive fruit oil, safflower seed oil, sesame seed oil, shea butter, sunflower butter, and sunflower seed oil, and sweet almond oil. We use ultramarines like seaweeds and vitamin E. Those are the things that you're going to find in Savvy Minerals, all natural ingredients. Now, the first thing that we need to do is we need to prep the canvas. We can't have a makeup event without talking about health within. Your skin can be an outward representation of what's happening inside your body, your hormones, your gut health, your toxin buildup, your stress, your vitamin mineral depletion. So much can affect the outside of our bodies. Let's take a quick look at some of the things that you can do to help in this department. First of all, you want to decrease your stress level. I know in many cases that's easier said than done, but stress can elevate hormone levels, making you more prone to things like acne. It can trigger psoriasis, and it can even cause premature aging. Why, they don't call those worry lines for nothing. If you're worried, if you're stressed, you're gonna cause premature aging. And we definitely don't want that, do we? Here are a few ways to help yourself de-stress. Have you ever just turned off your phone to get away from any distractions? How about sipping on some hot tea? And even more beneficial, put a drop of Vitality, lemon in it, or one of my favorites is Christmas Spirit, or sit with a cup of sleek tea. You can take a relaxing bath. You can add 1 cup of Epsom salts and 10 drops of your favorite calming oil like lavender or peace and calming, or even stress away. I love the Young Living bath bombs as well. In fact, I just ordered them again on my ER because I think I'm done too. So I do love them. They were out of stock on the Stress Away, but I do love the lavender ones. So that's something that you can do. You can also use the the bath and what is it? Shower gels, bath and shower gels. I like Evening Peace. If you haven't tried Evening Peace, that's a nice bath, bubble bath kind of thing. You can also use aromatherapy like after that bath, or rub calm oil. That's the the CBD calm. All you do is just, it's got a roller ball, so you can just roll it on your chest. And would you like some? Oh yeah, it smells so good. You can rub calm on, or frankincense. Do some light stretching. Help ease the tension in your tired muscles. You can add in some frankincense in that stretching. You can add Panaway for a more relaxing feel. You can do some deep breathing along with prayer and meditation, and add in your favorite grounding oils to inhale. I don't think that we are cognizant of enough of taking the time to just unwind, to just relax, to just not think or stress about anything. Now, what about our diet? That's a major one. And for those of you who know me, I've been on a healthy diet for many, many, many years, probably since I was in my 20s. So here I am, 68 years old, and people have commented that I look younger than I am. And another thing that I do, not only eat well, but I cleanse fairly regularly. Now, this is actually my second cleanse this year. And so this is my lemonade. And my grandson and I are cleansing together this time. I cleansed with my niece the last time. This is called the Master Cleanse. And I do it for 10 days. Oh, I got two people in the waiting room here. It looks like they're two of the same people, but that's okay. So cleansing and diet, but again, this is a major one because our bodies need plenty of water, 8 to 10 glasses of water a day, vitamins, we need minerals, we need healthy fats, and a variety of nutrients to really thrive. It takes some work to make your diet a priority, but you are worth it. And so, maybe it's easier to make a lot of one healthy meal and maybe put it in portion containers so that you can take it out and have a healthy lunch instead of, oh, what am I going to eat? Am I going to just eat crackers? I got to find something that's healthy. Speaking of crackers, I had my crackers here from yesterday. Yeah, but you had something on your crackers.
Yeah.
You had an egg salad, right? So anyway, eating healthfully is very, very important, and getting those healthy fats. When I talk about healthy fats, I'm talking about good, healthy cooking oils like olive oil. Olive oil is not really my first choice for high heat cooking. I'll use grapeseed. You can use coconut oil for cooking. Grapeseed oil is really good though. And then use, like if you make smoothies, this is a good way to get good nutrition. You can put almond butter in that smoothie and you're getting healthy fats that way. Flaxseed, I grind flaxseed a lot of times. I keep my flaxseed in the freezer and then I grind it as I need it. So like I'll take a tablespoon and grind it in a little seed grinder, or some people call it a coffee grinder. And then I'll put that in my smoothie, and that way it doesn't get rancid. And I'm getting that good, healthy fat that way. So there's some of those thoughts. But I also want you to check out Young Living supplements that you can take not only for the inside, but your outside. Ningxia Red is a powerful, powerful whole body supplement. It's loaded with superfoods. That it supports normal eye health. It gives energy levels. And do I have somebody in the waiting room? Yeah. Okay. It get great energy levels and it boosts the immune system. Another thing that I wouldn't be without, and the only time that I don't take my sulfurzyme is when I'm on a cleanse. And so sulfurzyme combines the wolfberry with MSM, which is a naturally occurring organic form of dietary sulfur. It's needed by our bodies every day to maintain the structure of our proteins, to protect our cells and cell membranes, and replenish the connections between cells and preserve the molecular framework of our tissue. But for me, it takes away my pain. And that is a wonderful thing. If anyone out there suffers from osteoarthritis or rheumatoid arthritis, you surely must be on sulfurzyme. This will help support your body. But it also really, really helps your skin, your hair, and your nails. Another supplement that's really, really good for prepping the canvas is Omega Gize, because this has the 3 core daily supplements of the omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin D3, and CoQ10, ubiquinone. Now, CoQ10 is not only important for the heart, but it's very, very important for the brain. D3, you've got to get outside every day. And even with me going outside and doing my 3 to 5 miles a day, I still take additional D3. One of the reasons is I really like Young Living D3. It tastes so good. And so if you take Omega Gize, you're going to get all of this. You're going to get all of this. And at this point, I don't think you can get too much D. Not with taking Omega Gize and a Young Living D3. And maybe, take them, one day and 3 the next. I take 3 to 9 Omega Gize throughout the day. And Life 9, which is a proprietary high potency probiotic that combines 17 billion live cultures from 9, that's why we call it Life 9 beneficial bacterial strains. This helps to promote a healthy digestion. It supports that gut health and helps maintain normal intestinal function for overall support of a healthy immune system. It's so important to take care of our health. It's so important to make sure that we have a clean system and that we're putting clean things in it and we're putting clean things on it. So let's talk a little bit about cleaning our brushes and the brush care. We have got the most beautiful brushes that I've ever seen. Have you ever used our brushes? Oh, I'm gonna have to show them. Our Kabuka brush, I think it's called, Kabuki brush, is like heaven when you put it on your face. It's so soft. So this is a foundational piece of your makeup application, your brushes, and it's truly amazing how much better your makeup can look just by using the right brushes. You can purchase some of them individually from Young Living, or you can buy an entire set. And of course, I got the set when they were introduced at convention. They're made of high quality synthetic fibers that are designed to hold the optimum amount of product and provide easy makeup application and a luxurious feel. The hyperallergenic, easy to clean brushes, they dry quickly and they have been dermatologist tested. They've actually been they're made in Italy and they are vegan friendly. You're going to love them. We have a blending brush, we have a blush brush, a bronzer brush, a concealer brush, a contour brush, a dual lash brush. So on one end, you can separate your lashes, and on the other end, I think it has a eyeliner type thing on it. We also have an eyebrow brush, an eyeliner brush, an eyeshadow brush, a foundation brush, a full coverage liquid foundation brush, the kabuki brush, like we mentioned, and the veil brush. Included in the essential brush set, and don't forget to wash them and keep them clean, are those, you can get them all in a set. That's really nice. It's a, so to keep them clean, you can't really see, but she's got underneath her hand, she's got our brush soap. And so you're dampening your brush and you're swirling it around in that soap, and then you're cleaning it on this pad that you see here. And this is a plant-based soap with all natural ingredients. It's infused with lemon, orange, and lavender essential oils. And then when you pair it with that Savvy Minerals silicone brush cleansing pad, that's what that is. The brushes never looked or smelled so good. This is really the way to keep your brushes very clean. And they'll last a long time too. Okay, let's talk about misting spray. So misting spray is actually for the use of the powder foundation. If you've decided to go the powder foundation route, because we do have liquid makeup too, then you're going to want to have the misting spray. It's made with pure essential oils, trace minerals, and entirely plant-based products. The Savvy Minerals Misting Spray gives you a more thorough foundation coverage, all while nourishing and refreshing your skin. You read that so you can read the ingredients on the list, and you're going to find, on the bottle that there's cedarwood in there, geranium, lavender, and rose. And you can really smell that rose. So how you do it is you just take that brush like she has here over the sink, mist it 2 to 3 pumps. Then I dab that brush on the back of my hand, and then I dip it in the mineral makeup. I pick up the mineral makeup using the brush, and then I apply it to my face and any other desired areas like your neck or like that as needed. It's really simple, but it helps that misting spray helps to set that powder foundation. It keeps it from looking dry. I really liked it when I was using the powder foundation more. I used the misting spray, but I have found that I really, really like the liquid foundation now. And I was a liquid foundation gal prior to the powders. Anyway, it was just that I couldn't find any that I could wear because it would sting my face so bad. But now we're getting into the base makeup line, the foundations, the primer, and the concealers. So let's talk about the primer first. You might be tempted to skip the primer, but it really does help prep the skin for a flawless finish. It minimizes the look of pores and fine lines while it creates a smooth surface for foundation to adhere to for a longer lasting coverage. That's the key. And the primer moisturizes at the same time. This is really, really great. And I like the hydrating primer. I think they have the matte primer as well, and sometimes they go out of stock, but they last so long. You use just a tiny amount and put it on your face. It's nice. Make sure to grab your concealer next. Savvy Minerals Liquid Concealer helps to cover up any spots, lighten the look of any under eye circles. It'll hide any imperfections. But I will tell you that the foundation, because I have freckles, and the foundation has been concealer enough for me. Even I have a dark spot right under my eye, on my right eye, and the foundation does fine. But if you do have those, something that you do want to cover up, then you need to um, get out your concealer. This is a buildable formula, so it instantly lightens and conceals while also smoothing and hydrating the skin. And while it delivers full coverage, the creamy, lightweight formula blends effortlessly for a natural look that won't settle into lines and cake or crease or flake. Because it's made with pure manuka and tea tree essential oils to help reduce the appearance of blemishes, while at the same time, it has a rich pigment that helps to hide discoloration. It comes in light, medium, and dark, and there are actually 2 shades of each. Foundation is next, and if you do like the liquid foundation, you're going to absolutely love Young Living's liquid foundation. And you only need 1 pump. One pump covers my entire face. I know you've used the liquid foundation and you really like it, don't you?
I do.
Yeah.
I use more than 1 pump only because.
Oh, she uses more than 1 pump, but that's because she ends up getting this ceramic look.
Yes.
It really is. It's gorgeous. So use as much as you like. I just use things sparingly. That's just who I am. But it is buildable, so you can put your concealer on, then you can put your powder foundation or your liquid. Now, I've actually used both.
Well, yeah, I will say.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I have a friend who actually she loves both of them, but if you don't know your shade, sometimes you kind of get one that's too light, and so instead of throwing it away, she actually used the
Foundation,
yeah, so the liquid foundation was a little too light for her, so she used the powder one on top of that to kind of tone it down, and it looked absolutely gorgeous. So if you ever want to use both, you can do that.
Yeah, and I have used both as well. Just because I like the veil, which we're going to talk about in just a minute. And so I'll put that over the foundation, the liquid foundation as well. So just remember, these are buildable formulas, and they can be used for a sheer look or a full coverage ceramic look, if that's what you're going for. And it blends flawlessly for a natural looking foundation that diminishes the appearance of imperfections and blemishes. I think we all want that, right? So the foundation powder comes in a variety of colors and shades of cool, warm, and dark. And that's another beautiful thing about Savvy Minerals is it's really there for every skin color and every skin type. So what I did when I first started using Savvy Minerals, I grabbed a couple of shades and I played around with the best combos that worked for me. And it's funny because like in the summer, I'll use a lighter shade of powder or darker because I'm out in the sun more. So you can find that combo that works for you. And then the same thing with the liquid foundation. It too comes in a variety of colors and shades, and all of which, of course, create radiant looking skin with that youthful, dewy finish. The rich formula has a creamy, it really is creamy. It's just so creamy. And a blendable texture that glides on seamlessly and never cakes or settles into lines. It's also made with Hawaiian sandalwood essential oil to enhance the natural radiance of the skin. It's also got avocado oil to hydrate and reduce moisture loss, and lots of other skin loving ingredients. So we also have a Savvy blending sponge. If you're used to using a blending sponge or you want to start using a blending sponge, this you can use for a flawless application as well. And it, sometimes I'll just put it on with my fingertips, but using a blending sponge is really, and Eyeliner uses a blending sponge, those makeup gals. Okay, so let's talk about blush and bronzer because nothing says natural, youthful beauty like a kissed blushed cheek. Savvy Minerals Blush boosts your natural radiance. The mineral-based ingredients are finely ground to provide a smooth, luxurious application, and you use such a small amount. This also helps the product to go on flawlessly, creating that buildable color that blends well for all day wear. Savvy Minerals blush comes in a range of colors to complement different skin tones. I use a pinker one when I use the blush, and it just gives that natural looking shade, that perfect flush. For best results, you can apply it with your blush brush, and I do have one of those. Start at the ball of your cheek and brush upward along the cheekbone um, toward the ear. If you have a round face, you want to apply it to the ball of the cheeks. So, who here loves bronzer? Anybody? I like it because it gives you that sun-kissed glow. And you can do that any time of the year with the bronzer powder. You can create all over warmth while achieving a sculpted or contoured look with a long-lasting buildable powder. I know that our friend Leslie was so good at teaching women how to apply makeup. That's not something that I feel is one of my talents. But I know that you could just use the bronzer like on the T, or you could make it to hollow your cheeks a little bit more. So play with it and learn. And there's so many videos out there, and so even on Instagram, there's so many makeup tips and people talking about different makeups. But you can apply the technique to the Savvy Mineral as well. So apply the bronzer to areas of the face where the sun hits naturally. This would be the cheekbones, the bridge of the nose, the forehead, and the chin. So that's where you would put your bronzer. Okay, let's talk about eyeshadow. Add some subtle drama or make a bold statement with Savvy Minerals eyeshadow. We have a variety of shades. Savvy Mineral eyeshadow makes it easy to create natural and dramatic looks that complement every skin tone. I tend to stick with the same ones just because that's who I am. I'm not as bold to try a lot of new things, but it just isn't. It just isn't one of my gifts. I would rather. I would rather talk about nutrition. You know me. You've been on here enough. But anyway, you can wear the eyeshadow. It wears all day, so you have one less thing to worry about if you have a busy schedule. And I did post a quick tutorial that you can copy and paste in the chat. I did that early on before we started this. So find that quick tutorial, and it's going to tell you how to make your eyes pop. So it's the first thing out there in chat. Savvy Minerals eyeshadow can be purchased in individual loose powder colors, or you can get it in multicolor pressed palettes. Mix and match and play around with the combinations. The palettes are infused with lavender essential oil, so they're perfect for sensitive eyes. Okay, eyeliner and multitasker. Now, we didn't have so now that we've got your eyeshadow applied, it's time to put on that eyeliner. And this is some of the things that I have to remind myself because I don't know what goes on next. I know that might sound silly, but it's just that I don't wear makeup that often. But so the eyeliner is dark black and it's made with mineral-based ingredients. It's talc and paraben free, like I had mentioned earlier. It's the ideal eyeliner for sensitive skin. I've never had any trouble with this at all. It can be used wet or dry, and I prefer it wet. That way I can achieve the my desired intensity. The Multitasker is a deep and dark brown shade that is perfect for an eyeliner. You can also use it for an eyeshadow or a brow filler. It has fine texture that blends beautifully for smooth, even, and a buildable application. A tip that I've used is spritzing my misting spray into the lid of the um, of of the multitasker, and then it's just enough dampening to dampen the end of my brush to dip into the actual multitasker then, and then to use it as an eyeliner or whatever you're choosing to use it, a brow filler or whatever. The mascara, we went through some changes. Now this is one of the finishing touches. Mascara, I personally love the Minerals mascara options. I'm so thankful for clean mascara that actually works. Embrace your natural beauty with the two newest Savvy Minerals mascara options. We have lengthening and volumizing. And that's the newest one. That's in the silver container that you see here on your screen. The lengthening mascara is made with lash loving ingredients, including lavender essential oil, arginine, buildable natural plant fibers, and carnauba wax to take your lashes to new heights. Our clean, richly pigmented formula glides on without unwanted clumps or flakes to lengthen and define your lashes. It's non-irritating and it's perfect for those with sensitive eyes like me. The volumizing mascara is also specially formulated with natural ingredients, including the unique fibers that boost and build the volume with each application. This clean, cruelty-free formula is infused with cedarwood and rosemary essential oils, and your lashes are going to love these oils. The brush's unique full shape features wavy fibers to ensure the perfect amount of product is delivered with each stroke without clumping, flaking, or smudging. This formula is also non-irritating, so it is perfect for sensitive eyes. I have actually layered them. First, I apply the volumizing mascara to my lashes, and then I apply the lengthening mascara for a full, gorgeous look. This is the way to do it if you're really wanting that heavier look. All right, lovely lips. The thing I love, love, love about Young Living's lipstick is it lasts. It's time to care for those lips too. Savvy Mineral has several products to enhance one of your best features. So let's talk about prep first. I don't know if you knew, but Savvy Minerals has in the left-hand corner of this screen, you can see that there is a little round container, and this is the poppy seed lip scrub. This gentle exfoliant conditions and moisturizes the lips. And you know, this is the time of year when we're transitioning from winter to spring, and you find your lips get dry. So taking a little bit of your poppy seed lip scrub, this is going to create a wonderful canvas for any gloss or lipstick. It's actually formulated with 4 different types of, sorry, somebody was trying to get in. 4 different kinds of types of butters, including cocoa butter, mango butter, avocado butter, and shea butter. This scrub leaves your lips smooth and soft. It also contains, whoops. It also contains citrus fresh, which is an essential oil blend, so that you know if you've used that oil blend, that it's going to smell fabulous. Now let's talk a little bit about Savvy's lipsticks, the oil infused lipsticks. Did you know that they have oil in all their lipsticks? They come in a variety of gorgeous colors, so grab your favorite or grab them all to suit the mood for the day. With carefully curated ingredients, these lipsticks complement the natural pigmentation of your lips and moisturize with every application. They, they even improve the appearance of lip fullness. That leads us to the amazing line of lip glosses. No matter if you're in flip-flops or you're wearing heels, these lip glosses look great for any occasion. They add just the right amount of shine. It applies flawlessly without the sticky feeling of many other lip glosses that you may have used. It's also important to note that the lipstick and the lip gloss have never been tested on animals. They're made with natural ingredients, so you can feel good about what you're putting on your lips. You know, it took a very, very long time for Young Living to provide a reddish color lipstick because there wasn't any natural pigments that we could use that were non-toxic. And finally, after um, a couple of years of research, they came up with some oxides that were natural and that were healthy for our lips. The last thing I want to mention is the incredible Savvy Lip Lux. Lip Lux is a rich, luxurious lip gloss and treatment for your lips, and it's formulated with an exclusive blend of 19 different oils. It includes geranium essential oil plus hydrating sesame, sunflower, jojoba, and shea oils. It's rich in moisture and antioxidants that help your lips look smooth with just the right amount of gloss anytime you need a shine. You can wear it alone, or you can layer it on top of any of your favorite lipsticks that Young Living has. Lip Lux adds smooth texture and high shine to your look. And I know that this is a big hit with those people who like shiny lips. Top it off with the Veil. And I love the Veil. This is a mineral setting powder. So what you do is you apply this smooth mineral-based formula and it at the end with your Veil brush, and it will actually absorb excess oil. It'll blur fine lines and pores for an airbrushed look. It'll also highlight your best features with the illuminating dust. It's perfect for all skin tones and will give you that glowing complexion that you want all day. So I mentioned, oh, you can check out the Young Living blog, How to Contour in 3 Simple Steps. And you'll use your Savvy bronzer, your misting spray, and your Veil. So I'll put that in the chat at the end of this. How to Contour in 3 Simple Steps. All right, now that you've rocked your Savvy face all day, it's time to take it off. The best way to remove Savvy minerals is with naturally derived makeup remover wipes. Thankful Young Living. I'm so thankful that Young Living has those. I really do like them. They gently and effectively remove the makeup and they leave your skin feeling soft and clean, and they smell so good. They have convenient packaging and a rinseless formula that makes these wipes handy for traveling or throwing in your purse or on the go. In a clinical study, 99.9% of all participants said that the Savvy Minerals Makeup Remover Wipes were effective at removing dirt and makeup. 99.9%. They really liked it. If you've got access to a sink and you'd rather use the old-fashioned soap and water method to remove your savoury minerals, you can do that too. Try this luxurious DIY recipe and whip up your own. This is called the DIY Honey Helichrysum Face Wash. And I actually put it in the chat, the recipe. It has 1 tablespoon of coconut oil, 3 tablespoons of honey, 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, 2 capsules of Life 9 probiotic, and 10 to 20 drops of helichrysum. Mix it together and store it in a glass container. Use 1 or 2 finger scoops and rub it all over the face and neck and then rinse. Young Living has many options when it comes to makeup removal and face care. So let's take a look at some of their most popular lines first. Well, their most popular one right now is Bloom, but I've been using Art skincare for quite a few years. So let's talk about Bloom if you haven't heard about the Bloom collection. I know that Eyeliner is using the Bloom. Do you have anything to say about the Bloom collection?
I love it. It's the best. Yeah, I feel like it's more for younger people, but I've seen older people use it too, and they just love it just as much as the art. So
one of the things that I liked about it is that it is very hydrating. It is infused with the most natural ingredients available to brighten the skin and the appearance, and the skin's appearance, and then adding a natural radiance. Bloom products are formulated free of synthetic fragrance and just one more expression of their unwavering commitment to clean beauty. Featuring the Sheer Lume Brightening Complex, the Bloom Brightening Collection is loaded with antioxidants to help intensify hydration, minimize the appearance of future damage, and help improve the appearance of an even skin tone. The Bloom collection is formulated with peely pulp oil, which is sourced directly from the Happy Peely Farm and distillery in the Philippines. And it just happens that Eileen, my niece, who was telling you about Bloom, she lived in the Philippines for about 14 years. About 14 years. And her mother is from the Philippines. So she feels really proud that our Peely pulp oil is coming from the Philippines. It is native to Southeast Asia, and Peely pulp oil offers amazing moisturizing benefits for the skin. The collection of the Bloom consists of 3 products: the Bloom Brightening Cleanser, the Bloom Brightening Essence, and the Bloom Brightening Lotion. The cleanser is a naturally derived facial wash that reveals radiant skin and leaves your skin feeling fresh and smooth. It's powered by plumeria flower, and plumeria, if you don't know, is the flowers that they make Hawaiian leis out of, and they are so fragrant. It also has pracaxi seed oil that helps to both cleanse and hydrate the skin. And then the brightening essence is really luminous. You can see it in the bottle. You can turn the bottle and it's like a lava lamp. I mean, you can see the luminous gel texture that infuses the moisture into the skin. It refines the skin's look and texture, and it helps to balance the pH of the skin and restore the natural barrier, reducing the appearance of pores and then leaving the skin refreshed and radiant. The brightening lotion features the Sheer Lume Brightening Complex and is infused with the most advanced natural ingredients available, brightening the skin's appearance while boosting natural radiance. It also, on the inside of every box that every Bloom bottle comes in, the little carton that it comes in, you're going to find a color and cut out flower activity to encourage the reuse of packaging and to help spread the message of reducing waste. So it's kind of like a little art project at the same time. I do think that Bloom is one of our flagship products now. It's really, I mean, when you talk about wanting to get the Cadillac, we have nothing but Cadillacs in Young Living. I do still use the Art. I love it. I love the black soap. I also love the intensive moisturizer. That's the moisturizer that works best for me. So just find what your skin loves the most. But I agree with Aliane. I think that if you have younger skin, you're really going to love the Bloom. So you want to get the best deal by having an essential rewards option. And then that way you can get a few products every month. And of course, you're going to earn points of 10%, 20%, and up to 25% rebate back on everything that you buy through Essential Rewards. So if you're not already on Essential Rewards and you want to find out more about it, oh, reach out to me or whoever invited you to this class. I want to thank you for showing up tonight. I'm going to see if there's any questions. I'm going to check out the chat. I see. I'm going to stop the recording and see if you just had